So, welcome you again. Today we are going to discuss one another remedy, which is Actia racemosa, which is also called a Cimicifuga. So, in some of the books, it is given a Actia racemosa, and in some of the books, it is given a Cimicifuga. So, generally, the main site of action of the Cimicifuga is from neck to the muscles to the uterus, rheumatological cases, or even mental cases. So today we are going to discuss rheumatological cases, pregnancy disorders, and spinal disorders, and even mental disorders. So on a very first, I am trying to explain a indication of this remedy in a labor cases or in a pregnancy cases. So I have seen this many times that one of the my teacher used this remedy in his gynecological practice, and he get many results with this remedy in cases of labor. So the first thing is that there is an false labor pain and there is a rigid os. So these two conditions are so important, and if these two conditions are present in a woman, we must think about the group of remedies which is having this remedy first. Okay, so what is meant by a false labor pain first? When there is an pain but there is an absent of contracture of a uterus, there is an absent of opening of os. So in such cases, we can think about this remedy. The second important symptom is a rigid os. So generally the internal os which is closed even after the contraction of the uterus, uh, in the stages of labor, we know that in a third stage of labor there must be a opening of a internal os, but in such cases we don't found that the opening of os, and in such cases we can give a actia racemosa on the basis of indication. So the indication of this remedy in the cases of labor is that there is an severe labor pain which generally start from the pelvis, which generally start from the back, and which goes down into the thigh. So in such cases, patient may hold his thigh due to the pain. The patient may shrieking and pressing his thigh due to the pain. In such cases, we can think about this remedy. Now, in correlation with the labor pain, I want to add one another remedy which is also important if there is an indication. So in Kalikap, there is also a labor pain. In a Kalikap patient, the patient generally holds his back due to the pain. Uh, so in Kalikap, the pain is generally settles toward the back only, and in a Simisifuga, the pain is generally start from back or on a from a pelvis which goes down into the thighs. So this is the indication. Uh, when it comes to the close os, there are some other remedies which is also important here. The first is the pulsatilla, the second is colophyllum, then simicifuga, then gelsemium. Okay, so these are the remedies which is important. So the generally colophyllum and simicifuga are come too close. Okay, so their common name is also a kind of same, that Cimicifuga means a black cohosh and a colophyllum means a blue cohosh. Okay, so we can use both of the remedies in a cases of a rigid os, but here the they having a different indication. Okay, now there is a one another important symptom is a failure to progress a labor and a retained placenta. So failure to progress labor means even after a starting of labor pain, there is a no further improvement of labor. There is an absent of contraction of muscles. There is an closed os. In such cases, we can think about this remedy. And the second is a retained placenta. So in cases of retained placenta, we can also use this remedy. There is an also important remedies that like pulsatilla and gelsemium. So in gelsemium, we can think about this remedy where, in a retained placenta when there is an abortion, and after abortion there is an retained placenta. We can think about a gelsemium. I think which this symptom is given in a Nair repertory. You will get it if you search. Now, the second important site of action of the Cimicifuga is a rheumatological cases. So, when it comes to the rheumatological cases, the main site of action of this remedy is generally on the upper neck region. Okay, not upper neck, but the neck region. Means when we get the cases of cervical spondylosis, we may think about this remedy if we have such a indication. So, in rheumatological cases, even if a patient complaining about a muscular pain with a rheumatological disease, we can think about this remedy because we found the site of action. We found the this remedy acts well on both the plane, on the bone also, and on muscles also. So in relation with the cervical pain, there is a neuralgia, stiffness, and the drawing of the neck. Drawing means there is an means patient feels कि उसकी neck कोई तो भी खींच रहा है. Okay, so this kind of pain present in a neck. uh, when it comes to the neck, there is a one another remedy which is also having a mark action on a neck area, and also very good important remedy in a muscular diseases and even a rheumatological diseases. So the remedy is a causticum. So when it comes to the neck region, we must know a two important remedy which is a causticum and a Cimicifuga. Now, in relation with the uh, location, there is one another remedy which is a kalikab, but kalikab it acts well on a lumbar region. Okay, so when we have a cases of the lumbar spondylosis, we must think about a kalikab first, and if we found the cases of a cervical spondylosis, we must think about a causticum and a Cimicifuga. So there is one another condition which is a fibrositis or a fibromyalgia. So generally fibromyalgia is nothing but the there is an severe pain of the muscles, tendons. Okay, so these conditions is generally present in a various patient, and in such patient there is no other abnormality or a pathology is present, but there is a severe pain in muscles, generally the muscles of intercostal muscles or the muscles of the hands, legs, abdomen, back. Okay, so in such patient there is an raise of ESR, but there is no certain pathology present rather than a muscular pain. So in such cases we can think about this remedy. Now the foremost important is that the mental uh, diseases. So in after post pregnancy there is an certain disorder which is important. The first is an purpureal mania. Okay, so what does it means when it comes to the purpureal mania? So generally there is a period of about 42 weeks after a pregnancy. So in this period of time, if the patient complaining about strange mental symptom, or the if patient behaving like that she tries to injure herself, or if she tries to kill herself, or even if she tries to kill her baby, in such cases we can think about this remedy. So this is important and strange symptom that we generally don't found in or any other remedy. Now there is a one another hysterical symptom and Cimicifuga is a very well remedy and well acted remedy in a cases of hysteria. So hysterical symptom is that the illusion of mouse running from the under her chair. So this symptom we also found in a lacan, and also we found in a athusa. So this is the hysterical symptom. Uh, Another thing I want to add here is that generally this remedy we can also use in a cases of neuralgias. Uh, Generally the neuralgia with insanity, or generally fear of insanity, we found that fear of insanity also in this patient, that the patient himself scared of about of getting insane. Generally this insanity comes with a pain. Okay, so yeah, this is all about the Cimicifuga. uh, we again discuss one another remedy in next session. Till then, have a good day and bye bye.